By now, we are all aware that social media has had a tremendous impact on our culture, in business, and on the world at large. Social media websites are some of the most popular haunts on the internet. In fact, about 570 new websites are created every single minute. Social media has revolutionized the way people communicate and socialize on the web. Social media revolution is a lot to cover, but in today's video, we will look at the impact of social media and its power in a brief. So about 3.8 billion people use internet worldwide, and about 24 hours of videos are uploaded on YouTube every single minute. Facebook alone has 2 billion active users with an average of 155 connections each, and 70 million photos and videos are uploaded on Instagram every 24 hours. Thanks to all these, 90% of the world's data has been created in the last 2 years, and the amount of technical information is just doubling every year, which means that for any student who is undergoing a 4-year degree, half of what they studied in just the first year will be outdated by the 3rd year of their course. Shocking, right? Question is, with all these, does social media have the power to change the world? Let's find out. Social media has been an important catalyst to education. Unacademy is the biggest example. More and more educators and universities are harnessing the full power of social media to engage and interact with students all over the world. Distance learning has increased drastically and will continue to do the same in future. Students can collaborate with their peers to improve their academic proficiency and communication skills. With about 7 out of 10 people owning a smartphone these days, the access to information has increased, and education is the first thing to be influenced by social media platform. So what does social media do? You will all agree that it gives us voice. Social media creates human connections at an enormous scale. It connects us to billions of people, and we are always curious to know how our activities are impacting them. How many of them are liking and sharing our ideas and thoughts? Social media is also helping us better respond to disasters. For example, the Unacademy platform uses social media for people to report natural disasters or conflicts. Social media revolution has helped topple governments, be it in Egypt, Cuba, Libya, or anywhere. Social websites have played an important role in many elections around the world, including the US, Iran, and India. They have also served to rally people for a cause and have inspired mass movements and political unrest in many countries. More companies are using social media these days to promote their businesses. 97% of marketers agree that for any business, the best way to reach its potential customers is social media. Social media is also shaking up the healthcare industry. Public health campaigns and virtual doctor visits on Skype has made a patient's life much easier. Groups of patients suffering from same kind of disease or illness can now stay connected and share information through the social media. Did you know that health workers in Jamaica share information about HIV via social media? So how does social media bring about social change? You will be amazed to know that citizens of Mexico use social media to report information about drugs and cartels. Even in India, a website called I Paid Bribe is used to report acts of corruption via social media channels. Unfortunately, there are a few downsides too to social networking. If you're not careful, unscrupulous people can target you for cyberbullying and harassment on social sites. School children, young girls, and women can fall prey to online attacks which can create tension and distress. Many companies have blocked social networks on their office and internet, as addicted employees can distract themselves on such sites instead of focusing on work. So that's how social media impacts your productivity. If you're not careful, what you post on the net can come back to haunt you. Revealing personal information on social sites can make users vulnerable to crime like identity theft, stalking, etc. So, social media has its advantages as well as drawbacks. It is up to each user to use social sites wisely to enhance their professional and social life and exercise caution to ensure that they do not fall victim to online dangers.